Good morning. Today I'm walking the High Peak Trail. Now this is an old railway trail which was closed in the 60s, and in 1971 was bought by Derbyshire Council and one of the local authorities and made into a walking trail. It's one of the earliest railway lines that were built between Cromford and High Peak Forest Canal, I think it's called, something like that. Morning. And originally the guy that designed it was a canal builder, so it's built on the lines of a canal. That means it's got some steep hills up it and some sharp bends, so it's a bit of a dodgy railway track. Originally, when it was first constructed, the wagons were pulled by horses, and then on the steep inclines there were steam engines that would pull the wagons up, but eventually the horses, or pretty quickly I think, the horses were replaced with steam trains, steam engines, and then it ran for quite a few years. It was a cargo carrying line, it wasn't a passenger line, and it was for taking cargo between the Cromford Canal and the Peak Forest Valley Canal or something like that. It had a relatively short history and didn't work amazingly well, wasn't very profitable. So there we are, there's the canal. So it's a 17-mile walk, there's some high climb to start with. This is the High Peak Junction and we're off. Well, it starts almost immediately with a steep incline. We've literally just begun. And I think there's a couple of them. One of them is, I think it's 1 in 17. So I think they were the steepest railway inclines in Europe at one time. If a wagon broke loose and came hackening down the hill, they would side shift it into here. I don't know if you can see, there's a broken old wagon. So they would come down this bit and crash into here rather than crash anything else. Anyway, I'm a long way behind everybody now, so I better get on with it. The catch pit, that's what they called it. Catch pit. This is pretty steep incline. Tell you what, going up this incline and try and catch up with the others. This looks like some kind of old crane.
Well, we wouldn't have something to do because we reckon we need to discuss our image rights, like. That's looking pretty robust, isn't it?
So that's the winch house. So this is the top of sheep pasture. Incline, sheep pasture incline. Amazing views already. The trail heads off that way. So this is the wheel pit. Oh, look at that big wheel. That's probably why it's called a wheel pit. Wow. We've only walked about maybe mile and a half already, and all along here there are just buildings and bits of structures, all from the railways. Loads of them. So there we go. This is the next incline. This is the top of the second incline. So now we've got the worst climbs done. There must be some kind of gauge, I guess, as to whether the incline's being used or not, the track's being used. And this is the engine house, which seems to be in a bit better condition than the other one. There's the old pulley wheel. Oh, there's another one. So it must have come out there, around there, and gone down there, I guess. There we are. So this is at the top of, there's the boilers. Right, I've just been up another incline, not as steep as the others, but anyway. And this is Hopton Top we've come to, which doesn't seem to be anything very much here. So picnic benches for the railway workers, no doubt. This is where the limestone way crosses High Peak Trail. We did the limestone way last year. Cool. Oh, this is along this part of the trail there's quite a lot of snow. Must have been pretty deep snow drifts, I think. Walking along this bit you can see where the track goes, I think. Follows that wall around the corner. Bend over there and right in the distance you can see a bridge that it goes over. But it probably doesn't come out too well. This. That's the bridge we were looking at earlier, but look at that massive walk across the valley. Here we go, more snow. Well, the whole of the trail is snowed up, so this should be an interesting bit of walking. Well, we came to this pub which is just off of A515 and just off the High Peak Trail. I bet it's great in the summer, but it was shut. The original forecast was it's going to rain all day. but it's been dry. So we just passed something begin with F. Friden. Where the brickworks were, and as you can see, we went to the pub hopefully to get some food, but there wasn't any there. So
It was called the Jug of Glass.
yeah, well, not that we're putting them in it, but they let us down. And so we had to sit and eat our sandwiches out on the benches. But what I was really going to say is we've got about 4 miles left to go, and it's just started raining now. Not heavy, just sort of slight rain. So we've done pretty well really for that, if I can tell.
Yeah,
The High Peak Trail is a cycle path as well as a walking path. So most of it, or all of it I think, is made up pathway.
Smile though.
Passing cyclists who have got to negotiate the snow. Hurry up. So this is where the Tissington Trail, which is that one, meets the High Peak Trail, which is that one. Both of them are old railway lines which have been converted into cycleways and footpaths. The Tissington Trail goes down to Ashbourne. We're now coming to Parsley Hay. There's a cycle hire centre here, so if you fancy cycling either Tissington Trail or High Peak Trail, you can hire a bike from here. I think there's like a little cafe as well, so you can stop for refreshments, but we've had our refreshments, so we're pressing on. Well, there we are. I have finished the High Peak Trail. Unfortunately, it's decided to rain for the last couple of miles. Otherwise, the weather's been really good, but looks like we're going to finish wet. Never mind. There we are. What would I say about the High Peak Trail? Well, I think the southern end has definitely got more relics from its railway days, things to stop and see, the machine houses and odd things like that. The northern end is really just a straight path, but when you get up the northern end, it's flatter, rolling hills, so you get to see over quite a long distance, which is really very pleasant. The thing I like about it is once you've got past the inclines in the south, it is pretty level. And it is a well-made path, so that means it makes it accessible to people of all kinds of abilities. So that means that all sorts of people can come up here and enjoy the peaks and see some of it and see its history and the lie of the land and enjoy it for what it is. And I think that is great. We passed quite a few cyclists, didn't pass any horse riders. The beauty of it, it just opens up the peaks to all kinds of folk. It's a stern walk. I think we've done 17.5 miles. There are one or two calves and stuff along the way, but Not a lot, but probably there would be more in the summer, I think. Whatever. Good walk. I've enjoyed it. Now we're heading home. If you followed us on this trail, thanks a lot. Hope you liked it. And see you on the next one. See ya. Thank you. This is the end.